Well, on our channel, we keep bringing you a lot of cars. Many of them are affordable people movers. Then there are also dream cars like Lamborghinis and Ferraris. But this Audi A8L belongs to a special category, which is the armored car niche that usual people like you and me do not even come across in our lifetimes. But today I have the honor of telling you about the Audi A8 L Security while it is in person right in front of me. So let's quickly take a walk around of the L Security and see what is special about this armored car. For those of you who are thinking, what's so special about the A8L Security? Well, that is part of its stealth nature. You cannot really differentiate the A8L Security from the production version of this luxury saloon. However, on a closer look, you will notice that the 20-inch forged aluminium wheels are wrapped in pretty fat tires. In fact, these are 255 by 720 section tires, something that we do not usually see in cars of this class. Then, of course, in other discernible exterior changes, you have these flag bearing mounts on the front fenders on either sides, which is basically used by a lot of government officials and departments. Apart from that, the entire A8L Security does not offer any special badging or discernible difference in its exterior look. Now for close observers, they will be able to identify that this window looks a little different, and that is because this is VR10 certified armored glass, which means that it is about this thick, which I'll just show you on a video footage, and is good for keeping bullets of up to 54 rounds outside the cabin and keeping its precious passengers very safe. While in looks, the A8L Security is not very different from the production car, in weight it certainly is. This behemoth weighs up to 4.5 tons, which is around 2 tons more than the production car. Then even the each doors on this A8L Security weigh 160 kgs. Another important feature of the A8L Security are the heated front windows and the windscreen, which do not let the driver's view fog up even in temperatures below 0 degrees. Now let's quickly hop inside the cabin, where it becomes more apparent that this car is actually a little more special than a production version vehicle. Okay, so now I'm sitting inside the cabin of the A8L Security, and the stealth factor is continuing here as well. At the face of it, this is the interior of a standard A8L. You get the elegant design for the dashboard, you get the digital driver display up there, the digital infotainment and the air controls down here in the center console as well. But a closer look will reveal the special secrets that the A8L Security has. Starting with the door sills, you get 2 extra buttons right below the window controls, which say INT and PTT. What this basically means that you can control the car's intercom and public announcement systems right from here on the door sills, and these buttons are offered on both the front doors for the driver and a commander, let's say for a state head or some other situation. While everything is very subdued, a simple click on this center panel here opens up a host of buttons, just like how we have seen in a James Bond movie when he is driving around in his car and trying to get away from the bad guys. Well, we have 5 special buttons here that include controls for the car's emergency flashing and siren system, and then there is also the emergency air purification system, which a person can use when faced with a chemical attack. Then if in any situation the car's doors are unable to open, the A8L Security also gives a feature of unlatching the doors from this button here and unlocking the pyrotechnic locks, and the car blasts off its doors and lets the passengers exit in a very safe manner. Then of course you also get the anti-fire system here control as well. What this control does is that In case of a fire on the underside of the body, which is armored by the way, the car releases fire extinguishing agents around the underbody, the tires and even the fuel tank to protect against any mishappen or hazard. So those were the controls on the front of the A8L Security. Now let's take a look at the rear seat and see what kind of comfort and secret gizmos are on offer there as well. Now at the back of the A8L Security, comfort and luxury are still here as well. But there are also special elements like this center screen here that is capable of making private calls in case of an emergency. Then of course this center console can also go up, and there is also a chiller here in the back. You have also provisions for entertainment here as well. But there are special bits like these alarm buttons down here in the door panels that put the car in alert and also alert the convoy behind or in front of them in case of an emergency situation. Apart from that, everything seems to be business as usual, but I told you that this car does get its own air purification system against chemical attacks. Then it also gets a host of other features that keep the occupants truly safe and also let them exit at will if the car is in such a condition that the doors cannot be opened by simply blasting off the doors using the pyrotechnic locks. Now I think I did not emphasize enough on the armored bit of this vehicle. Of course, the underside of the body is armored and plated to withstand even ballistic attacks. And the armored glass, the windows that I was talking about, you can gauge the kind of protection they have with this plaque here, which demonstrates how thick the glass actually is. It even gets a layer of polycarbonate in the middle to protect against VR10 level of weapons. Now another special bit about the tires of the A8L Security are the PAX run flat system that all the rims feature, which means that if in any case the tire gets burst or shot at, it can still keep running for speeds of up to 80 kmph and for distances of up to 80 kilometers to keep the occupants safe and get them quickly to a safe location or in any other scenario. Now we've spoken about the security and armored features on the A8L Security, but we have not spoken about what moves this behemoth. Well, it is the 4-liter V8 TFSI engine from Audi, which generates around 570 horsepower and 800 Newton meters of torque, paired of course with the 8-speed Tiptronic transmission. And in terms of performance, this vehicle can touch top speeds of up to 210 km per hour and does a 0 to 100 run in just 6.3 seconds. Now that is seriously quick for a car that weighs up to 4.5 tons. Well, if you are wondering at what cost all this security and armor comes at, then let me tell you that Audi has told us that prices for the Audi A8L Security range between Rs 12 to 15 crores, and that is not including the additional modification that the manufacturer offers on these cars. Additionally, they also told us that customers of this security vehicle generally buy multiple cars together. So guys, that was all about the A8L Security, a car that I could have spoken about for much longer, but we simply do not have the time to cover all bases right now. Let us know what you thought about this stealthy super saloon in the comment section below. Like always, do remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such content. Until next time, this is Amber Banerjee signing out.